Hey guys, Mohan Paber here, and today we're going to talk about what is business acquisitions. So I'm sure you hear a lot about that concept, that thing. What is a business acquisition? It sounds difficult, but it's actually not. So today I want to walk you through kind of like few of the steps and kind of like what's involved and what it looks like. So when you look at a business, you have basically two options to get involved in a business. One of them is to start from scratch, and in order to do that, you need to come up with an idea. You then need to create a process or a product and find people who have those problems that your product or service can deliver. You need to find those clients. You need to prospect for those clients. You need to do marketing. You need to do sales. So you need to learn how to do marketing. You need to learn how to do sales. If you have some product, you need to obviously learn how to create that product. And obviously you need to learn everything about how to deliver that product, have customer support, how to have finance department in your business, HR eventually. So many things that you need to learn and create from scratch. And many times you need to reinvent the wheel because you need to come up with new ideas all the time. The difference is with business acquisitions is that when you're doing a business acquisition, what you're doing is you basically find an existing business that someone already did all that work and already created that product and tested all those marketing channels and all those sales strategies to grow his business. And when you do a business acquisition, you usually go for businesses that are, at least what I suggest my clients are, is to go to businesses that are already established for at least 5 to 10 years. And the reason for that is because at that stage, that business is not a startup anymore. It's basically you buying something that's already proven in the market. You already have revenues, profits, clients, good products that you know clients like, and obviously employees. And when you have all those employees, you already have procedures and processes on how to run that business, how to find those clients, how to convert those prospects into clients. And when you do a business acquisition, you can literally tap into that existing asset, into all of those assets, instead of starting from scratch, reinventing the wheel and finding all those things on your own. Because especially if you don't have a business experience, it's really hard to learn all of those things to begin with. And even if you have an existing business, you have basically two ways to grow, right? So one way is to go out there and grow by getting new clients, and the other way that I'm presenting you in this video is to do a business acquisition, is to go out there and find either businesses that have clients that you also want, or businesses that have products that you can serve your existing clients. And that's how you can grow much faster. You can go and buy your competitors, you can go and buy other complementary businesses in your sector. And that's how, instead of, again, reinventing the wheel from scratch and coming up with new ideas, new products into your existing business, or growing one client at a time, with a business acquisition, you can grow one business at a time. Now, after you understand that what is a business acquisition, the next step is basically to go out there and find your ideal business. And like I said, now you probably think, hey, if I want to go and buy an established business that's existing for 5 or 10 years, I probably need millions of dollars, right? So the way you do that is, first of all, you don't need that money. And I'm basically someone who helped many clients do that, and I'm proven situations that it's possible as well to go out there and buy businesses without much capital or any capital. And I have many clients who did the same. Heck, I have clients who bought 3 multi-million-dollar businesses in less than a year without using their own money. And the way you do that is, first of all, you want to find someone who actually wants to sell their business, right? So ideally, you don't go for someone who's really happy with his business and is growing really fast and he got no reason to sell his business, right? Because that's probably the first reason you're asking. Why would someone sell his business if it's a successful business? So ideally, you want to find someone who's motivated to sell his business. And the reasons for being motivated to sell their business are usually personal situations. And it's very similar to real estate. Think about why, if you had a home or know someone who's ever sold his home, you need to think about why would someone sell his home if it's a very nice home. And there are plenty of reasons for that. It can be something personal in terms of health issues or divorce, or just want to expand or live in a different place, in a different home. And same here, people want to get involved in different businesses, have personal situations that going on, or sometimes people just want to retire. And that's especially the case right now with all the baby boomers out there are looking to retire. So after you find someone who's motivated to do so and sell his business, you need to find out the exact reasons, right? If it's him want to retire, him going through a divorce. And the way to buy his business without using a lot of money or any money is to find a way to solve his challenges and his problems. And those ways to solve his problems can be involved, money can be involved there or not, right? There are other ways to add value to people that I show my clients that got no money involved, or if there's money involved, it doesn't necessarily have to be your money. It can be financial partners' money that you go out there and can raise, and then either give them some interest back or some equity in the business and then dilute your shares a little bit. Or you can just use the seller business money to pay back on the acquisition cost, and that can be paid over a period of a few years. You can negotiate that where you're paying a specific amount over a period of 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 10 years, as many as you can negotiate, and you're paying that money back using the business cash flow to cover that debt service back to that seller who sold the business to you. So it's very similar to real estate. Again, you can negotiate a lot of those things, and there are many financial partners and institutions who will give you that money because you are out there looking to do the work, find those deals, and eventually own and run those businesses. So there are many financial institutions who make money by giving you money. And it's not just big financial institutions, it's also a lot of private individuals who have a lot of money in their bank and they want to invest it in a place that will give them better returns than just leaving their money in their bank account. And that's pretty much the rundown of a business acquisition. I mean, obviously, after you agree on a deal with the business owner, you can do your due diligence on the business even more and really understand what's going on and learn the business from the actual seller. So all those things that when you start from scratch will take you a lot of time to learn, now you can learn very fast from someone who already found the answers, and he will give you all the answers that you want about that business because he want to make sure that you will pay him back the amount that you promised, right? So he got interest to help you understand about his business, and obviously many times there are many employees involved, and those employees are literally like his family many times. So his agenda is to help you help the business so he can help and you can help the employees. So yeah, that's how you can basically become the owner of a very successful business. You need to learn a little bit more about the details and find a team that will help you in terms of lawyers, accountants, in terms of due diligence and signing the right contracts. And obviously understanding perhaps how to find more of those businesses. But in a nutshell, that's the best way that I know and my clients seem to know to go and own a successful business without starting it from scratch and working years to get to a point of the same business that you can literally go and immediately get access to. So that's pretty much the rundown of a business acquisition. Like I said, you can do it if you don't have a business yet, and that can be your first business, or if you have a business, in my opinion, that's the best way to grow, because you grow one business at a time instead of one client at a time. And many times it can take you literally the same amount of time and money as it is to get a new client. You can just get a new business. So I hope you got some value from this video, and yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you soon.